and new ones gathered here today. We are also very honored to welcome Mayor Mark Freda today, and we're so thrilled that you're with us. Thank you. We come together on this luminous afternoon to celebrate literature and the way it brings people into conversation with one another. And this year's notable words in the afternoon light with our honored guest, Susan Choi, is an amazing way to celebrate that. In 1972, when our founder, Sarah Hirschman, began a small reading group in Spanish with Puerto Rican women living in a housing project in Cambridge, Massachusetts, she was guided by a simple belief about books and about people. Sarah once said, "Literature is such a fantastic thing, so rich and entertaining. It catches your emotions, makes you think, takes you on a journey. In this case, the journey is together with other people." That idea, that reading is a shared journey, still guides us today. Sarah believed deeply in literature and in people. We still do. Every week, in many different settings, from prisons to older adult centers, assisted living facilities, reentry and rehabilitation centers, and transitional housing, participants in our programs gather around a story in either English or Spanish. Together, they discover that their voices belong in the conversation, that their experiences illuminate the text, and that, and that listening can change a room. That is the quiet, powerful work you are supporting by being here today. And we thank you. As we look ahead, our strategic plan calls us to carry that work forward with intention, widening access to new communities, deepening partnerships, and strengthening the foundation that will sustain this work for generations to come. We're not only honoring a 54-year legacy, we are building its future and look forward to celebrating our 55th year and beyond. So before we continue with today's program, I would like to recognize those sponsors and supporters whose generosity has made this gathering possible. We are deeply grateful to our inaugural Spirit of Sarah sponsor, Allison Cornell, who donates in loving memory of MacGyver, Choi, Jana, and Pebbles. Unfortunately, Allison is unable to be with us today, but we are grateful and honored that dear friends of hers are here instead. We send deepest thanks and appreciation to our literary leader sponsors, Tyler and Cheyenne Keaton, who also unfortunately could not be with us today, but sent friends in their stead. We thank our benefactor sponsors, Charlie Busito, Darcy Donahue, and Lynn Fables. Many thanks to all of you. Our sincere thanks to our book lover sponsors, Ted and Jane Boyer. Happy to see both of them. And we shine the light of gratitude on our bright light sponsors, Andrea Honoré and Charlotte Friedman, Richard Redman, James Scott, and our friends at Lear & Pennypacker, LLP, and Barris Construction. Please join me in thanking all of our sponsors. We are also deeply grateful to our Board of Trustees, led by the inimitable Board Chair, Charles Busito, whose thoughtful guidance helps sustain this organization. I would especially like to acknowledge People and Stories Gente Cuento's first board president, Keith Wheelock, who's with us here today, and his wife, also a former board president, Georgia Wood. I'm also honored to welcome some emeritus board members, Ann Seltzer and Lynn Pinkles, who are with us today. Your wisdom and dedication continue to inspire us. If you are a current or past board member and you are able, please stand or raise your hand so we can recognize you. The path you helped build is the one we walk today. My heartfelt thanks to our outstanding coordinators. I think of them as a family. Each of these talented individuals brings with such care, dedication, and enthusiasm to the literature they share with our participants. Some have been coordinators for decades, others a year or two. Will our coordinators please rise or wave your hand if you're able to look for someone? It's a friendly room. I would also like to take a moment to thank Pat Andrus, who singled her out as coordinator, and also as a former executive director and a beloved coordinator, who has worked alongside our founder when People and Stories was in its infancy. Thank you, Pat. Through all of our coordinators' voices, stories come alive and conversations begin. Their work is truly at the heart of what we do. They're the lifeblood of People and Stories and Team Cuentos. Thank you. My thanks also go to our small but mighty administrative team who keep all the People and Stories and Defenses program wheels turning. My thanks to the Princeton Theological Seminary for hosting us in this beautiful space. Thank you so much. To Shayla's Catering for the reception you will eventually enjoy. And to Labyrinth Books for today's book signing. To Nick Marcello, whose welcoming music you've heard and will enjoy at the reception. And to Tim Sexton for generously capturing this afternoon through his wonderful photography. Now it is my great honor to introduce our esteemed guest. Side note, I'm a huge fan. Susan Choi is the author of the National Book Award-winning novel Trust Exercise, as well as The Foreign Student, American Woman, which was a finalist for the 2004 Pulitzer Prize, A Person of Interest, and My Education. Her newest novel, Flashlight, which we celebrate here this afternoon, grew from a short story she first shared, many of you, at a notable awards gathering with our community in 2022. Many of you here today may have been in the room or joined virtually during the pandemic, and you may remember that evening well. I was not there, but I have heard about this since I joined People and Stories 4 years ago. So I am overjoyed that she's with us. Flashlight has since grown into a nationally celebrated novel, and we are delighted to explore it together here today. What distinguishes Susan's writing is its moral depth. Her work asks us to sit with ambiguity, to examine memory, and to consider how identity is shaped through story. In that way, her work resonates beautifully with the spirit of People and Stories and their cultures. We are deeply grateful to Susan for returning to generously support our mission and the communities we serve